The long off-season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Groupers offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, as you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the tailback. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. Got enough for the first. Still running at the 40. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. Working the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. away from the 41 on first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Jumped on top of the pile. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Groupers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He breaks a tackle. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Can't get him to the ground. It's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He'll ride his man on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. On the option. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peterson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Groupers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there. They couldn't make the connection. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Oh, the attempt is no good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The option look. The pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wilson to pass. He's got him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. All the way in for the touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Groupers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Now the pitch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Groupers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wilson will throw. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. The short hands in Sheffield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Sheffield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They want to run this quarterback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wilson to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. High second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the groupers will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wilson will throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. To the ground with the back. Nice move there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. Ball is loose. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
What a lucky break for the running. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up. You're like, oh, no, and just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding his way back to the football after he made the mistake in fumbling in the first place.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The play action fake. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Power football with the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, he's got it for a big play. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Still looking on the move. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now on the option. Breaks the tackle. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. 1 back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the groupers are flying down the field. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The groupers will have it 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Parrish. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the groupers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the back. Turning it on. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? The groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Finds his tight end. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got his man downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the groupers can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wilson will throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Unloads it left. Complete in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They go to the draw. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. Oh, what a cut! They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he'll break the play for a touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Running to Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to pass, it's Wicks. Snagged in the middle, it's Sheffield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll run the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The groupers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll give it to the back. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Motion from the back. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Wicks. Wide open downfield. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm